Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 186 of MMT Millennial Movie Talk, the first episode of 2023. I'm
How's
one
that
of your
sound,
hosts,
everyone?
Brayden, joined as always by the wonderful Alex,
It me.
the wonderful Michael,
Hello.
It Michael.
and the wonderful Christian.
Hello.
Christian.
How is everyone doing in the new year?
Good.
Guys, new year,
Good.
new me.
Happy to be here.
Same old Alex. Sir.
Just that-
we're
just
still
that-
we're still here, and I think
We're
that's
just
the best.
ignoring what Alex said.
Yeah, we had a solid break over the holiday period. It was a nice chill time.
Nice.
But we're
clean
back
break.
with a vengeance because
Die Hard.
how is everyone doing in the new year? Why can I hear myself?
Why can you?
Yeah,
Bra-
well, that's
Brayden.
crazy, guys. I wasn't listening into
Hey,
the
Brayden.
stream to get the sound. at all.
Incredible. God damn. Because
That's
we
on the
are going to be
pathway.
talking about our top 10s of 2022 last year. It was a good year for movies.
It was.
And then it looks like it's going to be a real good year for movies because 2023 looks crazy
Oh.
so far.
Oh,
Just
my
looking at this
God.
list, it's making me feel things.
Now, guys,
That's
here's a
as far as I'll go.
here's a test that I shouldn't be doing on the stream, but can you hear yourself if I click play now?
No.
Good.
No.
Good.
That's fine. We like to show the behind the scenes of how
No,
the show
I'm just making sure that all of our
and
sound is right and configured well, and we seem
Yeah.
to be on the money tonight, guys.
Exactly.
People
This-
appreciate when we trouble check these things in the
We
episode.
don't- we don't just throw this together.
No,
No,
no. This
You,
got
you
a
know
lot of-
it's quality. You know it's quality.
A lot
Yeah.
of thought goes into the show, and it shows.
So much.
Precisely.
Anyway, what are we talking about?
We're talking about
movies?
2022. It was a good year
Yeah.
for movies.
What
Was
did
it
you
the-
like?
What did I like? Oh God, if only I had a list.
If only we had lists.
Do we all have a
right.
list? Because Chris
Very quickly.
Chris never
have a
has a
list.
list, so I'm always
was-
ready for Chris not to have a list.
Oh, I don't have a list. It's all in my head.
There it is.
Chris,
Perfect.
We're
We do
gonna.
it every year, Chris.
Do you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna throw out our 10 because I imagine we're all gonna go. We'll all say our 10, then we'll all say our 9.
Yeah.
And
I
we'll
like
do-
that way of doing it.
and we'll do it like that, which is fun. And then Chris is gonna go. You know what? I did like that.
and
Probably.
changes mind.
I didn't come up with 10. I just had like a think about it.
So I listed everything that I have watched this year. Or last year. And do you guys want to know what the bottom 3 are?
Oh, can we compare bottom threes?
Yeah, this is bottom 3 for the entirety of 2022.
I haven't ranked my entirety, but I could probably definitely tell you my bottom 3 of last year.
Brayden, what's your third to bottom?
Third to bottom is Black Adam.
Okay, my third to bottom's Don't Worry, Darling.
Oh, yep.
What's your
Yep,
second to bottom?
that's fair. Second to bottom, Morbius.
Okay,
Ooh.
I haven't seen Morbius, so my second to bottom is The Secrets of Dumbledore.
My
Oh,
my
God.
bottom is Secrets of Dumbledore.
My bottom is Terrifier 2.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot you watched that. Jesus.
You see, mine would probably have to fall with it. Thor: Love and Thunder, probably Jurassic World, and Don't Worry, Darling's probably.
Okay, okay. Well, that makes sense.
So
Thor-
those
yeah,
were the
Thor-
stinkers from last year.
Thor: Love and Thunder is I saw 52 new movies last year.
Damn.
And
I did not.
Fair
Thor-
effort.
Thor: Love and Thunder is 43.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
Really?
mean, like, I was just looking because my list has most anticipated for 2022, and Thor's number 3. Mind you,
Yeah.
number 1 was Across the Spider-Verse, which hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, if anyone remembers my number 1 from last year, it's also my number 1 from this year now.
Yep. Yeah, same.
So yeah, look, Jurassic World Dominion was 49, so that was
Yeah,
fourth
what
to
a
bottom,
what a disappointment.
Bad.
and then
yeah.
and then Black Adam was 45.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Those are the stinkers, but let's talk about some winners.
Oh my
Yes.
God, can we please
I've-
talk about the winners?
I've got a
Talk
winner.
about some. Oh, Chris wants to start us off.
I
with
don't
a
even think
winner.
any of you've seen my winner. My number 1, like 2022. All
Number
Quiet on the
one?
Western Front.
Oh, you
we're
watched
jumping
it?
to number 1.
Would you
Yeah,
jump
I'm
straight
going.
to
I'm
number
jumping
one?
straight to number 1.
Chris is just going. Chris is
Well-
going to do his in reverse order because
Yeah,
he hasn't got a
exactly.
list. So Chris has to
Exactly.
go by
But you-
favorite.
you know
to
what Chris
less
is-
favorite.
The
I
only
just had to
reason
think
Chris is
about it.
here is to expand his watch list and find things to watch in the next couple of weeks.
Pretty much.
We're gonna throw all these movies out there, and Chris is like, on the list, writing that down.
I essentially represent the audience here. It's just interactive for me and only me.
It's a live audience of one who's also sitting on the panel.
Hey, maybe that could be a new Patreon tier. They could come in.
You should just be in the Discord call.
Yeah.
And just sit on silent.
Why
So
not?
are we doing?
Do we want to do honorable mentions first? Things
I've
that
got-
almost made the top 10.
I've got
Sure.
I've got 7 honorable mentions
God damn.
in the order.
Fire 'em away, Choppy.
If this was my top 17, here are the 7 going up. Hustle, Pearl, Bones and All, The Northman, Bullet Train, Scream, and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Very nice.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish almost made it into the 10th spot.
That's
it
close.
really-
Is that number 11 for you?
Yep.
Very nice.
I would say my one honorable mention would be Jackass Forever. It was just fun.
Jackass Forever,
Nice.
number 24
fun.
on my list.
Damn.
Mm.
My
hearing a lot of
honorable
that tonight.
mentions. One of them's pretty recent as well. I want to honorable mention Prey.
Prey,
Really
number
liked
25.
Prey. And honorable
good.
mention, just watched it. It's incredibly good. Everyone should go check it out. The Matilda Netflix movie adaptation of the musical.
Not on my list because I have not seen it.
It's bloody
not
excellent. It's very good. The casting is spot on. Emma Thompson as Trunchbull is fucking wild.
Not on my list,
And
but on
very
my
good.
radar now.
I definitely
You see, the thing is, I'll watch the movie,
It's
but I'll
on the
probably
radar.
tune out in the one song I've heard 1,000 times already.
On TikTok song.
the fucking TikTok song. Yep.
Now, Michael,
Yep.
do you have your ring light on tonight?
I do.
Okay.
Shall I
Just
turn it
checking.
up a bit?
No,
Looking
is
rather handsome.
Is it? Yeah, I was going to say, not very strong tonight, is it?
There we go. That's a little
No.
bit better.
There we go. Okay. Well, do we want to start with our number 1 then, boys?
Number 1.
No, sorry. Number 1.
Number 10.
Number
No,
1 and
Chris
0
is
on the end.
doing 1 to 10.
Yeah.
We're doing 10 to 1.
Yes.
1-0.
No, I could follow up with a 10 to 1 this time.
Oh,
got-
Chris is throwing together a list very
I've
quickly.
whipped together a 2023 list, so we can
All right.
pick this.
Let's throw it around with the 10s. Who wants to kick it off?
I will kick it off with something that I doubt is on anyone else's list because it's in at number 10. Enola Holmes 2.
No, not
Okay.
on my list.
Really enjoyed it. It's
haven't
excellent.
watched it.
It's
I
a
haven't
real
watched it
good,
either.
real good sequel, real good movie just in its own right, and I'm excited for the future of that franchise.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill's got a lot of work. Got a lot of space open now.
Well, he's got a lot of space, but also not a
Apparently.
lot of space because he's doing fucking Warhammer, and that's gonna
Yeah.
be wild.
Mm.
My number 10, Avatar: The Way of Water.
The Way of
The
Water
Way of Water.
Where do it?
flows through you.
Yeah. What a. You know what?
It's not on my list.
Yeah, we
sorry.
know.
I'm surprised that it even counts as 23.
It is on my list.
23. Chris, we're
we're
doing top 10s of
Doing
last
top
year.
10s of last year.
I thought we're on to 23 now. Anticipation.
No.
Wait, that comes next.
Okay, I thought
You
we-
listed
He's
your
really-
number 1
he's
of
really
2022,
behind.
and now you're just
Wait,
skipping
what are
ahead.
you doing?
Yeah, exactly. I finished my 2022 list. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Chris.
Chris only watched All's Quiet on the Western Front. and that was it.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Avatar: The Way of Water. I thought it was great. It looked great.
Did look great.
I've seen it 4 times.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's
Seen it
almost
twice.
as many movies as there's going to be in the Avatar franchise now.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just
And,
making
and,
up
and
lost
guess
time.
what? They're making them now. It made enough.
They're making them, and
Going.
We're going to Fire next. They announced they're
I am
doing
very
Fire
excited.
next.
You have no idea how relieved I was when they said they were going somewhere else. in
Did
the
you hear
third
what
one.
they're doing for Avatar 5?
No.
They're going to Earth.
Okay,
Oh.
that's
There's
cool.
going to be an Earth sequence in Avatar 5 where they take Neytiri back to Earth. Spoilers, apparently. Neytiri survives the next 2 films.
All right. Yep.
They just
All right.
came out and said that.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
Natiri's like the Avatar, like the last Airbender Avatar, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
She can
Mm.
bend. She can bend things now. She can bend
Sigourney
Pandora.
Weaver is going to be Jesus.
I'm here for it.
Michael, what's your number 10?
So my number 10 is something I saw way at the start of last year. It is still, in my mind, my unofficial number one, so I had to throw it at the bottom of the list. And I know no one else has seen it. It is the Foo Fighters Studio 666. It may not be good, but it has a place in my heart.
That's fair enough. I respect you doing that for just the love you have in your heart for it. I did also see it.
Oh, thank
And
you.
it's yep.
I just had way too much fun in that movie. It's
Yeah.
so bad it's good, and
Yeah.
it's my unofficial number one.
That's
Mhm.
I love that for you, Michael. That's adorable. Very sweet. Rest in peace, Taylor Hawkins.
Indeed.
Love forever. All right, Chris, you want to hit us with
Number
either
9.
your number 10 or your number 2? I don't know what you want.
What's the movie you watched last year and you went, I like that?
You don't have to have an order for the rest of this.
Don't
You
be
just
in
tell us
order.
what
You
you
just
like.
throw us out a movie, mate.
You know what? I'm gonna throw some love at Nope
Oh,
because
Okay.
I think that would be in my top 3.
I think there might be more love coming to Nope this episode.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's good.
Nope.
But yeah,
Yeah.
one of my favorite this year. Hard to top really in the in the horror genre.
Nope
Mm.
was very good. Nope was very,
Yeah.
very good.
Very
Every
good
time it
in
rains
the-
on my window, I kind of look up and expect to see blood. I think of that scene.
Oh,
Great scene.
scary stuff.
Nope.
Great scene. God damn.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Braden, what's your number 9?
Throwing out another one that I don't suspect to be on many people's lists this year or last year or whenever people put up lists, I guess. She Said. It was
okay.
a late addition to the year. Alex and I were lucky enough to go to a preview of it, and I don't know if I would have seen it like so quickly if having not gone to a preview, but I highly recommend it. It's pretty heavy subject material, but it's very well done.
My number 18.
Oh, very nice.
Mm.
That's under 20. That's
So it was just
freaking
out
good.
of his honorable mentions. Just out.
Still in the 4-star range.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was very well done movie, very good. If anyone is curious about that, I highly recommend checking it out.
we'll do. My number 9 is one we just talked about, and it's Nope.
Oi, nice.
Oh.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is. Nope. What more needs to be said? Chris said it all. Great movie.
Hopefully more, because it might be higher on some other people's lists.
Jordan Peele for 3 for 3.
One would hope.
Less.
One with Nope.
Yeah, honestly, anything with Jordan Peele's name attached to it now, I think there's going to be some very high expectations.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's going to get higher.
That's why Toy Story 4 was so good.
Sorry,
It
I
was in
couldn't
it.
take that seriously.
It was in it.
You're
Um,
right.
My number 9, upon making this list, I realized I didn't really watch that many new movies.
Oh, we know.
And the ones that I did, quite a few of them end up being a bit subpar. So my number
Oh.
9 at this point is Doctor Strange
Hey,
and the Multiverse of Madness.
My
I know.
number 32.
I will
Yeah.
say,
Look, the rest of the list goes up, but
By the
like this
way,
is the one I had
it's
to
one-
squeeze in.
It's 100% higher on Braden's list.
I shit you not, no Marvel movies in my top 10.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, one Marvel movie in my
yeah,
top
Black
10.
Panther probably.
Okay.
I completely forgot. Yes, there is one Marvel movie. But hey, one Marvel movie in my top 10. That's pretty...
Tells you how
I'm
bad
really
of a year Marvel
diversifying.
had.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that squeaked in.
No, Doctor Strange was my number 13.
Ooh,
Below Matilda.
below Matilda.
Matilda real good.
Chris,
All right, boys.
what's another movie you like this year?
Look, no, we're conforming more to the list format now. I think we're at about 3 for me, and we're gonna go with Top Gun Maverick
Oh,
because that deserves to be
Oh.
high on everyone's lists, as I'm sure it will be.
In the words of everyone listening to Triple J's Hottest 100 later this month, Should've been higher.
You're joking. Should have been higher.
Should
Should have been higher.
Should have been higher.
Yeah. What more is there to say about Top Gun? We're
Oh,
pushing the
oh.
envelope for action movies.
Oh, I
There you
got
go.
some things to say about Top Gun.
see you at the movies.
You can have that one,
Did you
Paramount.
see his newest video?
Yeah, it's just
Oh
ridiculous.
my god. Where he
It's just
skydives,
insane.
he just takes you down with it. He's just sitting there talking. And
It's
it's just
so weird. It's like
Really? I got
It-
to suss this.
Chris, you got to look at it. It doesn't like. It feels like a fever dream.
I love
Like,
him.
I can't believe it's real.
Like, I need to have whatever he has. Like, I want to follow his lifestyle.
Vast amounts of cocaine.
Yeah,
Yeah. How else
Just-
could he do it?
copious amounts.
I saw him break his foot and not even flinch. Man can't do that. So
Man finished the take.
yeah.
Like talk about commitment, Jesus. Yeah, far out. I'm very interested to see what the end of his career is going to be like because
He needs to die.
He's gonna
Like-
die
Yeah,
horribly.
that's
in this
the
stuff.
only way he
No,
can.
but that's the
himself
thing.
is-
It's like I feel like that's the way he wants to go. He
I
like
feel like he wants to die and he
Mangled.
wants that to be the take they use in the film.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
mangled and screaming.
death
It
would
be
be
on
the
film.
greatest
Like-
thing.
I want it to be something
His
like
legacy.
he burns up in the atmosphere or something.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to space at some point.
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
He's got a
we
film
said-
in space coming out. He's filming a film
Oh.
in space.
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, well then.
Is it not part
Mm.
of the franchises?
No, he's just doing it.
Top Gun 3, the toppest gun.
Don't those Scientology nuts? Don't they hate him? Hey, you could do a little sabotaging to this little space venture.
Ooh,
I am
yeah.
worried.
Bit of a vulnerable situation up there, Tom.
Number 8.
Number 8. Oh man, let me look. Number 8 for me is a little movie called Five Cream, but then it got renamed to Scream.
Five Cream made your list. I really wish Five Cream made my list.
It's real good. I really
was
enjoyed
rooting- it nearly made it today, but then Avatar was very good, and also Puss in Boots was very good.
it. I love that that's a sentence we get to say now.
Like
I'm
Puss in
really
Boots
excited to watch that.
was very, very good, and Five Cream. Yeah,
Five Cream, man.
We love Five
General
Cream.
Taiga, the passing of the guard of the Scream team.
So happy. I love Scream to death, and I'm probably in the minority of like Scream fans that it's just like, cool, Nev Campbell not coming back. Don't need her.
Yeah, totally on board. I think it's great. I think the crew they've got is excellent, and I'm very excited to see what they do next.
Well, my number 8 is a film that recently came out. It's a bit of a mystery. It's Glass Onion.
Oh,
And number
Glass
8.
Onion.
I love this and Knives Out both so much. I prefer Knives Out only to the character, but if I am ranking them in compared of like what the film actually is, I prefer what he did in Glass Onion because, I mean, look, I'm pretty sure Chris hasn't seen Glass Onion.
So we won't spoil it or anything.
Have you seen
I
Glass
have not,
Onion?
no.
Yeah, cool.
Please do not.
The whole point of Glass Onion and like people getting mad because like the thing of like the Who is
Yeah.
apparently too predictable. Whereas the film is called Glass Onion, where the concept is it's meant to be layered but see-through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Right.
way that Ryan Johnson writes this shit is so good.
People get mad. I watched this with a group of people recently, and they're all like, "Knives Out was better. This wasn't that good. I could guess who it was from like heaps far in, like from
like
like
in
early on."
Knives Out.
But I'm like, that's not the point of his mysteries. It isn't the who, it's the how, the what, and the why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up, he's taken the who done it genre
And taking the who out
and
of it.
he's made
How done it.
We don't care about the who
Done
done it.
It's how done it.
We care about the Benoit Blanc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We care about
God,
him
he's
and
so
his
good.
We're here for the
amazing
ride.
swimsuit. That's what we
Oh.
care about.
Yes. Yes. I'm all about that.
This is great.
My
Look,
favorite thing about it is that everyone has come out now and like when they were like, we're doing a sequel to Knives Out and we're gonna have Benoit Blanc doing a new adventure. And everyone was like, oh, we don't know, we're pretty nervous about this. Like Knives Out was very good, please don't ruin it. And now I want 1 million of these movies.
He he's nailed it, and Janelle Monáe's great in it. Edward Norton's great in it. I do
Again,
like
Such a
like
powerful cast.
the only thing is that I like the family in Knives Out more.
The family
yeah.
dynamic
Yeah,
was really
what he
good. I
does is-
sat-
The family, the dysfunctional family was just great story.
The best thing he
I
does
sat
though
my
is he-
family down to watch the original Knives Out the other night, and I rewatched it again. And goddamn, it's so well done.
he writes his movies in just such a smart interesting way.
He takes horrible people and puts them in pretty places. That's
Yeah.
what he does.
Yeah.
And then he gives them what they deserve.
They all suck. Every single character he's written other than Benoit Blanc suck.
Yeah, which is exactly the way it needs to be.
Anyway, Glass Onion. It's great.
Glass Onion, fucking excellent.
Michael.
Alrighty. My number 8 is the good Marvel movie. Fantastic Marvel movie that came out this year, which is Wakanda Forever.
Wow, you changed that pretty quick.
Yeah.
Good to fantastic.
My number 20.
Number 20.
Yeah.
It's a little bit higher on my list, but
It's alright. Yeah, look, I feel like there's not much else. I think they just did a really good job handling all the Chadwick stuff, the handing of the torch. And Namor was fantastic. Looked great. So
Too long. That's it. It's just too long.
Yeah. There's
That's a fair
definitely a side plot that can be cut out of that movie.
Doesn't need to be 2 hours 40. Don't need to be.
We don't need the white people in there.
Yeah, get the whiteys out. We don't need that. Pop them.
Chris, what's another
film you like?
thing you're
what's
listing?
next one?
The next one, this would be coming in at number 4. It's Elvis.
Hey.
Yeah, I actually really liked this one. I spoke about it a few weeks ago. I saw it on the plane, heading to the fairy tale land, the Lord of the
New
Rings,
Zealand? Yeah. No.
New Zealand. You haven't
not
been keeping
Graceland.
up.
Graceland, yeah.
Yeah.
Elvis 29 on my list.
Oh.
I
Okay.
really thought that'd be higher on yours.
Yeah, me too.
Man, you should see the list. I'll show you the list once
I
we're done.
cannot
You
wait
can
to see the list at the end of this because your list is going to be fucking wild.
All right.
But yeah, we spoke about it before. The first third lets it down.
Mhm.
Second 2/3, great movie. Maybe it
Second-
would be higher on the list.
Amazing last 2/3. Amazing.
Yep.
Braden.
Hey, movies are
all.
tough.
Thank you
Braden.
very much.
Number 7.
My number 7 is a little film that didn't click with everyone, but I absolutely adored. Turning Red.
Ah.
I remember this. Yep.
I really love Turning Red. The 2000s nostalgia was powerful. The girls group going crazy over the boy band, the Red Panda, and the crazy weird story they went with that. The characters were great. The animation was gorgeous, and I just thought it was a lot of fun, and I really, really enjoyed it. Thought it was excellent.
Very nice. My 22nd.
Nice. These Disney people, I tell you, you should watch out for them. I think they might be something one day.
I want to say, though, I say 22nd. I've still given it a 4 out of 5.
Exactly. That's how crazy your list is.
Okay. My number 7, proving how crazy the list is, because now we've hit the 4.5 and higher range.
God damn.
Ooh.
The Batman at number 7.
Number
Oh.
7.
Number 7
Ooh.
is Batman.
That's up there.
Hell yeah.
Robert Pattinson.
The only thing holding it back is the length.
It's a long movie.
Long movie. And
I feel like that's been a problem with a couple of movies this year. It's just,
Yeah.
some of them has been pushing the length a bit.
Bring back the intermission.
we're getting back.
But seriously, with like Avatar 2,
No, that's
where's the
perfect.
intermission?
That was
Over
perfect.
3 hours?
That was perfect length.
No, we need 10 minutes to go to the toilet.
I
like,
want-
not,
James
not
Cameron
intermission
said-
movie.
back.
James Cameron.
You can leave us on a cliffhanger in the middle of the movie. Everyone gets to chat about what's going on for 10 minutes.
James
You go
Cameron
piss,
said
you go
this,
get-
and I'm going to
you
repeat
get
him
more-
because he was correct.
More
Sorry.
snacks? You can
More,
make
Sorry,
more,
I'm-
more kiosk
Cinema
sales.
sales?
James
I don't know how
Cameron-
theaters aren't pushing
James
for this.
Cameron said you can go to the toilet anytime you want in Avatar
know.
2 because you're going to come back and see it.
Because he's an asshole. That's so
And you know
Wow.
what, Braden? You didn't like it, and
Okay.
you've seen it twice.
Yeah, because I got
He
dragged
got
for
you.
it because I
He
love
got
my
you.
grandpa.
He
Are you
got
shitting
you.
on me for
Yeah,
liking my
yeah.
grandfather?
He first sank the Titanic, now he sank your pride.
And he also sank another boat exactly like he did in the Titanic.
He did
Yeah,
it.
look, the second watch of it is tough. It's tough. I
Try
gotta say,
the
I'm sorry.
fourth.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, no, I do have a funny story about my second viewing of Avatar. Because my mum came along with my pa and I to go see it because my mum was curious. She was like, I saw the first one because it was such a big deal. I want to see the pretty visuals. And my mum was like, at one point in the movie, she leaned over and was like, is this a good time to go to the toilet? Because I need to go. And I was like, yeah, this is a really good time because they're about to do this really gratuitous extended wailing sequence. And it's a lot. And then I completely misremembered what part was next. And it was actually the really beautiful sequence where all the whales come back and they're all interacting with the whales. And then she came back and I was like, you actually missed a really beautiful sequence. You were about to watch the whaling sequence.
And then she said, "Don't come home."
So I apologize to my mum.
The locks were changed the next day.
Just want to say,
Oh,
on my second viewing of Avatar 2, I did fall asleep, but
Okay.
but we all know the circumstances behind that. I explained it. It was a long day. I saw it at 8 o'clock at night.
Mm,
that's
Man
yeah.
need to
You can't
sleep.
see that movie after 7:30. That's bonkers.
Yeah, that's illegal. They should stop you.
Honestly, yeah, they shouldn't be doing.
They shouldn't have
sessions
late
after 8:30.
screenings.
I can't wait to watch it on my 40-inch TV with no 3D when it comes to
My dad is very excited to watch it in 20-minute chunks at home.
Jeez, he's gonna be there for a month.
Gonna be there for a long time.
That's a full day venture.
Oh
Michael, what's your 7th?
My 7 is the good old Adam Sandler basketball movie Hustle.
Hustle.
Adam Sandler playing
there.
the Bulls.
He does play that ball with some NBA players. I think it was genuinely good. I was
really
surprised
good.
how good NBA players could act in this.
You're gonna say
The
Adam
story was
Sandler.
good. Adam Sandler's
Well, hang on,
fantastic.
that
in it.
he
He needs
always
to do more
shocks
me.
stuff
Yes,
like this.
yeah.
Yeah.
But great movie.
Great movie. Yeah, it made 17. It was in the top 10 for the longest time, but then better movies came out. So it's
Look,
no, I'm kidding. Well, Michael probably hasn't seen the better movies that came out.
I haven't.
There we go. I'm not
Oh,
not
a
docking
few,
his
but-
taste. Well, yeah, but that's just because you have no taste, though. So we'll fix that. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. You put Studio 666 on. It's fine. We'll be okay.
You can't hold that against him. That's in his
I'm
heart.
kidding. I'm kidding. Chris, what's another movie you liked?
Okay, well, don't have much to say here because we're coming around the middle now, and it's the Batman. So we're going to see some similarities.
Hey, hell yeah.
We
Very
like
nice.
Robin Pattinson.
We like
him
him
a lot.
He's a good Batman.
My-
I like the Batman.
My pa did not, but
Braden's
Oh.
car did not.
My
Someone
pa
at
likes
my work,
Michael Keaton.
someone at my work did not, purely based upon the ending.
Well, your pa's not going to be happy
Okay.
with the
And he
Flash.
was just complaining that the bombs actually went off, and he's like, "Batman's meant to save everybody."
Oh my
I'm like,
god.
It's
Man,
not. It's the beginning of him. He needs
Oh
to
my
make
God.
mistakes, and he was chewing my ear off about it for about an hour.
Like,
and
this
I was
is
really
real.
annoyed.
This is reality.
And he was like, "He shouldn't have let those bombs go off. He failed. He's a horrible Batman." Oh
Getting
my God.
absolutely snubbed for score, by the way, in the award season.
Yeah. Oh my god. That
Really?
score was so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Criminal.
number 6.
Number 6.
Number 6 for me is the wonderful hit that we have chatted about already. Glass Onion, a Knives Out story.
Hey.
Or a Knives Out mystery. A Knives Out tale. A Knives Out experience.
Yeah, experience.
Glass Onion.
Daniel Craig as Benoit Blanc has my heart and has the internet's heart. And honestly, I want a million movies of this guy. He's so good. And the way they fleshed out his character even more in
No
this
spoilers.
one.
No spoilers.
Like, no spoilers, but like far out. There's an excellent cameo. I really just like how he stands against, the rich and the horrible people in the world. I'm totally on board for the adventures of Benoit Blanc.
Ryan Johnson has a TV show coming out this year, and he's written and directed all 10 episodes.
Ooh.
Called Poker Face.
Yeah.
Very
Poker
much sparked
Face.
my interest.
Yeah. Starring,
Lady Gaga.
I'm not going to try. There's 4 cameos in very early on in Knives Out with
Yes.
Daniel. Okay. He's not the basketball player, not
Okay.
Angela Lansbury, and
Yep.
not Stephen Sondheim. The other guy. The other lady, Natasha Leone or something.
Yeah.
The reason why she's a cameo on that is because her and Ryan Johnson have just been filming Poker Face. So she's in every episode, and most of the episodes are going to be her going to a new batch of characters solving murders.
Ooh.
Okay, very interesting.
Oh, well, that's tough because there was also a film called Poker Face
Yeah.
in 2022.
Directed by Russell Crowe.
Yeah, which is,
I did search up Poker Face and I had to.
Which is Chris's
double check.
next list.
Did anyone give that a go at
No,
all?
I didn't watch.
Poker
Oh,
Face?
9% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not good. It's
It's
like
on Stan, guys.
you can tell it was a low budget production company. Like
Did you
from the
watch it?
f-
Chris
first
Hemsworth's
minute.
in it. No, it's Liam Hemsworth's in it, and then Chris Hemsworth's wife is in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
All in the
poker
Family.
movie with Russell Crowe. I gave it a sus. They only got maybe 15, 20 minutes in, but you know.
Okay, I have seen this Poker Face TV show advertised. Yes, I am very curious about this, and I'm even more curious now that you've told me it's Ryan Johnson.
I'm
Yes.
very on board with this.
Yes,
Everyone
very
get Paramount
much.
Plus.
Gonna say it's a Peacock original.
It's a
So
Peacock.
Oh,
Cockroach.
we only have to wait 16 days for it.
I know. God, count him down.
God damn. Get
Alright.
your Peacock out.
So Glass Onion was your number 6?
Glass Onion was my number 6, and it's
My-
excellent, and I love it. Janelle Monáe killed it. Everyone on the cast killed it. It was great.
My number 6, The Menu.
Hey.
What's on the menu, everyone? This is
One I'm very excited to see.
This is a
at some
movie
point.
that I was extremely glad I saw it in a theater with an audience because the reactions to this film are great.
Mm.
I'm not going to say anything about it, other than Ray Fiennes is amazing in it. And it's just a really solid black comedy, mystery, thriller, horror.
Yeah.
So I think everyone should watch it, and I think it's a lot. It's just really, really good.
Cool. I'm
really
on
good.
board. Nicholas Hoult, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh yeah, Nicholas Hoult, Anya
Hoult?
Taylor-Joy, John Leguizamo, all in it.
Yeah.
Great
Powerful
cast. Ray Fiennes, like I said, excellent. Everyone's great in the film. Go watch it.
Very exciting.
Mhm.
Michael, what's your number 6?
My number 6 is Avatar: The Way of Water.
Ah, The Way of Water. He liked the whales.
I did.
Enjoyed the whale.
When they were alive, of course.
Just to take another moment while we're talking about Avatar, I described a scene from Avatar to someone who didn't care for it. And I said, a young boy fucks a whale from the inside.
Well, no,
That's definitely what happens.
That's
guys, they don't. It's how they. how they
Whale
bond.
moans. The whale moans.
It gets deep inside that whale.
This is not fair. You guys just. It's James Cameron, and he's doing what he wants to do. And
He's
guys,
doing what he
just
wants to
'cause
do.
you-
He
just
wants to
because you
fuck
guys
inside a
got
whale.
dirty minds doesn't mean.
He's, oh
You
yeah,
guys
he's
suck.
doing it.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to see how they bring Stephen Lang back for Avatar 3.
Well, they don't have to because he's alive still.
Yeah,
I know, but like, just what the fuck are they?
We got to hear him say Pandora again.
he's gonna.
He's got to say the exact same phrase again.
He said it the exact same.
I know,
This is
it's ridiculous.
Pandora.
And on my second watch, I did go back, and he does say, "This is our fortress." He says it twice in the film.
Yeah,
Earlier in the film, he says, "This family is our fortress."
yeah. This family's our fortress.
And
It's
then
also in
the thing that
trailer.
made me worried that all the rest of the movies were going to be set in water was
where
at
we
the end
make
of the
our
movie.
stand.
He says, "This place is our fortress."
Yeah,
And they
this
say we're sea
this is
people
what-
now.
Yep, and I'm
Yeah.
really, really worried.
but they're doing
that even though
fire.
they've said they're doing fire, I'm worried that they're going to interact with the fire people, but they're
Nah.
going to be still in the water.
Don't worry, the
Wait,
Fire Nation.
fire people.
Yeah, we're getting Fire Navi next.
Wait, so they actually are ripping off Last Airbender? I thought that was a
full on.
joke. I thought
No,
that was a meme.
It's full on, straight on. Yep, it's
Water, fire. When's the Earth? The Avatar come?
Guys, just come on.
let Jimmy C do his thing.
It's,
Oh,
you know
I
they're gonna be
see.
great. Stop hating
Everything, Alex.
gonna
Everything
make 2 billion again.
Pandora was beautiful and in balance, and then the Sky People returned.
And then the Fire Nation attacked, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the Avatar 3.
That's
so-
what I'm doing.
Goddamn.
it. You guys don't. Michael, watch it. Michael, thanks for sharing Avatar.
I'm
Chris,
just exhausted.
Chris, what's another movie?
Sorry,
you
what was
enjoyed?
that?
I was gonna say Avatar as well now.
All right,
Well, there we go. Move
Number
on.
5.
I'm up to 6, so yeah.
number
Put my 2
5.
cents in.
All right.
What's your number
My
5,
number
bro?
5 is
Don't fucking
Black
say
Panther, Wakanda Forever.
So do you know what I'm happy
I-
about? Is that we've all Avatar's off the board now. We don't no more. Avatar's not need to brought up. Does not need to be brought up one more time. All right.
Yep.
Let it
Goddamn.
rest.
It won't be discussed again until and most anticipated for 2024.
4.
Yeah. God, if he can make that movie that quick.
They've already
I know
filmed it.
I know they've already done all that, but like, why have they been talking about it? Like, oh, now he's got to make him. Like, well, yeah, he was gonna make him anyway. They've already made him.
Well, they've only made 3.
Yeah.
4 and 5 were locked in.
Were the ones they needed to get.
All right, come on. What's your number? Black Panther. Talk about it.
Black Panther. I loved Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I thought it was excellent. I am still in shock and awe that they somehow took the fucking bland ass, boring ass character of Namor the Submariner from the comics and invigorated him with actual culture from a like real life culture that wasn't just, you know, we're white people under the sea. Welcome to Atlantis. And they like Tenoch Huerta played him so well.
I think that's a big
Absolutely
credit.
loved
I
it.
think it's a big credit to him playing him so well.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Like, because he plays those like scary villain parts really well, but he plays those like incredibly like caring and moving human parts excellently as well. Letitia Wright and the rest of the cast absolutely knocked it out of the park as well. That's a really tough film to make when you've lost Chadwick Boseman in real life. Like, that was really tough. And seeing how they handled it and seeing where they're going with it is excellent. I also loved hearing the idea behind the original script for it back when Chadwick was still alive. With it being about like having T'Challa having a son and sort of trying to break those generational traumas and actions that the past ancestors have made. So yeah, a very interesting original premise and very well handled new take on it that they did. And Shuri as Black Panther was badass with the surprise cameo from the wonderful Michael B. Jordan.
Spoilers.
Well,
you can get excited to watch it again on February 1st when it comes out on Disney Plus.
That's it. It's on Disney Plus.
My number 5. There was 2 of these films this year. I watched one of them. The other one I didn't watch, but it's making everyone's bottom 2 of the year. But I watched the good one, and that was Del Toro's Pinocchio.
Oh, Pinocchio, yes.
This movie.
As soon as you said one was going to be at the bottom, I knew what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is very, very great film. Very great, very good. 4.5 out of 5, like most of the ones on this list. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. I love what he did with the story of Pinocchio, where he said it, how he made the changes to it. The visuals were incredible. It's the best stop motion I've ever seen. The way he merges it.
I have seen some like of the behind the scenes clips going around just on
Mhm.
socials, and my God, just watching how they designed those sequences and seeing all the puppeteering is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I had a blast with this, and I was in awe for most of the film of how they did everything and how good they made it look.
Art. That film is art.
It's art. Del Toro's great. It's hard to believe that the guy that made The Shape of Water, Pinocchio, made Pacific Rim.
Yeah, that's a pretty wild out there thing on his resume. Hey.
Yeah, and I guess Hellboy.
Yeah, but Hellboy has its own
Hellboy's art.
2000s vibe.
Yeah, it's got like a cult following.
Hellboy is art.
kind of vibe.
Hellboy's
got
art.
that vibe.
Michael,
Goddamn.
what you got at number 5?
I've got one that has already been mentioned by everybody else, which is Glass Onion.
Glass Onion.
Very nice.
I don't know what. I think everyone's covered it pretty well.
Kind of sucks having your number 1, having some high ones when everyone else has got a bit lower.
Yeah, but I think everyone's pretty much covered it pretty well. I think just the characters and obviously Daniel Craig knock it out of the
Onion
park.
has been peeled,
Yes.
as they say.
Peel that onion.
Yeah.
Chris, what else did you like from this year?
I actually was going to say Hustle next.
Hustle.
Which is also,
Ooh.
ground we've walked over at this point.
Yeah, we've all
I didn't know
But-
you
passed
saw that
over
one,
it.
Chris.
Adam Sandler. Yeah, I spoke about it. I think just a few weeks late after everyone else got on it. As we go. But I love Adam Sandler in serious roles.
He's very
A
good.
lot of
He proves he can do it.
A lot of the funny men, a lot of the funny guys, you'll find are really good actors.
Because
It's,
comedy is harder to do than normal
exactly.
acting.
They say comedy is really hard to do.
So
There you go. Keep on going, Adam Sandler. I'm excited to see what you do next.
Excited to see your career take off.
Yeah, see what you've got in store for us.
and Melissa McCarthy, you'll be funny. You'll be a good actress one day. If
Well,
comedy's
one
hard to
day,
do.
keep working, love. Oh man, and now you've made me just dread the next movie that they're in.
Braden,
Oh bless.
number 4.
Number 4 is a little film called Nope.
Nope.
Nope. God damn, what a powerful picture.
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
like what a film. This was the type of movie where I came out of it and instantly just recommending it to everyone. And hearing from other people who have also seen it, how much they absolutely were floored by it and loved it. The cast is fucking great. The creature is phenomenally done. Just the way they play on those old school sci-fi vibes by instilling this modern horror and this like modern element to it. Excellent.
Nope. It's great.
Nope.
It is.
It's a yep.
Number
More than
4
excellent.
for me is The Banshees of Inisherin.
Hey.
This is Martin
Okay.
McDonagh's new film. Director of In Bruges, 3 Billboards, and 7 Psychopaths. This is a breakup movie between two friends in old school Ireland, on a little island where the population is just a couple people, and it really shows you how a issue between two friends can affect a full town. And it's quite a depressing film, but it's darkly funny. Yeah, it deals with
films are.
loneliness. Yeah, it deals with loneliness and yeah, just how one event can affect a small town. And I thought it was very well done, very well written, and extremely well acted.
That's a very tough thing to put across in a film. So seeing that done well was impressive.
It's very good. It's very good. I really recommend everyone watches it, but with subtitles.
Because the accents are thick.
The accents are so thick. It's
Wow.
literally not rated MA here because they don't say fucking. They say feckin'. Like with an
Feckin'.
E. Feckin'.
Like on a feckin' Mrs. Brown's boy.
Yeah, feckin'. He was like, well, what do you fucking mean? Feckin' mean? I said fuck.
Feckin'
fuck.
idiot.
Yeah, well,
Feckin'.
yeah. So, that's my number 4, and everyone should watch it. It's very good.
Nice. Michael, hit us with that number 4.
My number 4 is the same as Braden's. It is also Nope.
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 This movie blew me away. As someone who's very much not a horror person, I was obviously had my
You're taken
doubts going
away.
in, but by God, this was fantastic, and I also just couldn't recommend it enough to people. Everyone I started talking to about it, I just kept talking for ages and ages.
You enjoyed Nope.
I
The
did.
way they played
Dude.
with the horror element was excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Like you get a taste of every single different type of horror and thriller in there.
And
Like
they really roped us
Oh.
in really early on with the aliens. Like he did
fucking
it so well.
that scene lives in my head forever.
I was fully like, okay, this is a full alien movie. We're gonna have like full aliens on screen.
Yeah.
Like he got us.
God, he got you so good. He knows how to make a film. I'll
Yeah.
give him that.
IGN just posted their review for The Last of Us Season 1.
Oh,
9 out of 10. So,
Oh,
good time to be Pedro Pascal.
a great time to be Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Man, should have put some stocks in Pedro Pascal.
Oh, everyone's
Yeah.
posting the reviews. They're so excellent. All right, well, we got to wait Friday for that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Or Sunday.
What's
Sunday.
it coming out on?
Binge, the only streaming service in
Binge.
Australia that doesn't post their shit in 4K.
That's irritating.
I will be
Binge
sourcing
Acquiring
acquiring that out of quality choice.
Fuck's sake, get your shit together,
Binge,
Binge.
literally, it's awful. Like they do
You got
some
the
of the
worst fucking name
Yep.
out of the whole bunch.
they have
and
some of the biggest shows.
know.
You got fucking Game of Thrones on there, and they
How
don't
can you
post their stuff
have-
in 4K
How can you have the HBO properties?
and not put them in 4K.
You're putting them up in
Ridiculous.
fucking 1080p. Get your shit together.
Chris,
This
what
is an
else did you
open
enjoy?
letter to the CEO or whoever the hell owns Binge.
Go Binge.
God damn.
Chris, what else did you enjoy this year?
What did we say last? We already said Hustle.
Yep.
I enjoyed. Thing is, you just mentioned Mr. Farrell. What do you think I'm gonna say, Alex?
Oh, Spirited? Did you watch Spirited?
13 Lives.
Oh, 30. Oh, I thought
13
you said Will
Lives.
Ferrell,
Yes.
not Colin Farrell.
No, you just talked about Colin Farrell.
did.
Yo, if Colin
Did you-
Farrell was in Spirited though,
Oh, yeah, for real, Colin Farrell had a sick year this year. 13 Lives of Batman and
He
Banshees.
did.
dude,
Oscar
man,
nominated.
I forgot he was. I forget he's even in the Batman
Yeah.
because he's so fucking
Oh,
good.
of course. Wasn't even thinking of that as well.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What a year.
But yeah, deserves a mention. I think all of us that watched this enjoyed it,
Really
and
enjoyed it.
a very realistic telling of a true event that happened very recently.
Number 26 on my list. Really enjoyed that one.
Yep.
Still in the 4
really
out of 5,
great
by the way.
attention to detail, and we love Colin Farrell.
Yeah. Brayden, give us your number 3.
Oh, we're in the top 3, folks. Here we
Oh.
are. Are we ready? 'Cause
Yeah.
This is where it gets hot, and we're going into the danger zone because number 3 is Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, it should have been higher.
Oh, okay.
Could have been
Joke,
higher.
yeah.
Should have been. You see, we say should have been higher, but then I look at my top 2 and I'm like, fuck, yeah, I can't put it above those 2.
Oh, I
for
know
me
what one of your top
personally.
2 is, but I'm trying to work out what the other top 2 is.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, I'm just going to go
interesting.
on to...
My list's on private.
Yeah, I know, but I have a fear... What? But your ratings for each film aren't.
Oh shit.
He's going to go invest. Instead of waiting a couple of minutes to hear you
Yeah,
say
he
it.
can-
No, because
yeah,
I'm
like-
scared that he put the fucking Bo Burnham outtakes as number 2.
Oh my god, no, I haven't even watched that.
Oh, okay.
I haven't even watched that.
I have someone who had that as number 2 of best films. I'm like, that's not a film. I wouldn't even
No.
include Inside as a film.
Yeah,
but
I
you-
also wouldn't include Inside as a film,
but-
but I think I did
Yeah, you did.
last year. I can't remember. But yeah, fucking Top Gun Maverick. Who'd have thought they
Who'd have
fucking
thunk?
did it? And
Who'd
it
have
was
thought?
somehow that fucking good. Wild. I cannot believe it was as good as what it was.
Oh, well, yeah, of course Of course this is in your number 2. or
Yeah,
one.
you've
This is probably
stuck
your
the
number
pieces
1.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's put the. I'm not an easy. I'm not a difficult puzzle to piece together.
Can I talk about my number 3 then?
You
Go
can.
for it.
Thanks. Look, for most of the year, not for most of the year, for a little bit of the year, this is number 1. Then 2 other movies came out.
Mm.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, number 3. Hey, in a perfect world, I'd have a 3-way tie for number 1, but it's not a perfect
Yeah.
world. So Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, gotta go number 3. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
your movie's fantastic. It hit me hard. I love it. It's incredible. I've watched it that many times. Everyone who hasn't seen it should see it. The greatest line in cinema this year, well, one of them, is it's when the laundry line in another.
Oh,
I'd be perfectly happy in another life just doing laundry with you. It's incredible. It made me cry. And then at the end when she's like with her daughter, where she goes, I can go anywhere I want. Why would I want to
Yep.
be here with you? But I still want to be here with you.
yeah. Oh,
I
man.
caught the last 10 minutes of it on TV the other night because Foxtel's giving everyone the free movie channels, and it was on there for the last 10 minutes. And by golly, it's still great. It's amazing.
Yeah. Goddamn.
No
What-
other movie this
what a
year
film.
could put ladies with hot dog fingers in it and still make it as emotional as it is.
It's insane that scene works.
In the words of Alex, it has the sauce.
It's got Chris.
Yeah,
It's
sauce.
oozing. You take a bite out of it, and the sauce just goes everywhere. You gotta
Oozing
get it
sauce.
get it
It's
napkin.
dripping.
It's not so
Jumps
much
in
as
your
making
face.
his mind go.
Messy.
It's you got to get a change of clothes after it. It's oozing that much sauce.
All right. Okay. You know how I like oozing sauces.
I know you like it. You're a saucy boy, and this is a saucy movie.
Wait. I'm just piecing these pieces together. Chris, have you still not seen this movie?
I still have not, but Alex has been begging me to for some time.
Oh,
I'm now begging you.
Chris.
Alex is
Chris.
so angry. He's turned off his camera.
Chris, it's still going to be two more. There's two more things on each of their lists. You can put the pieces together.
Okay,
You can put the pieces together.
we can.
Again, it's not a difficult puzzle to piece together. God damn.
Anyway,
Look at
everything, everywhere, all at
Everyone.
once.
I feel like anyone who looks at this movie and goes, I think it's too much for me, or I don't like diversity in my films.
I would
Like,
never show my
people-
parents this film, not because of diversity film, just because I don't
Yeah.
think they could handle the hot dog shit.
Yeah, it would be.
They couldn't
it's
handle
a
the
very-
wacky stuff to get to the source.
It's a very
the
progressive
sauce.
movie.
But the wacky,
in a
there is
sense.
sauce in the wacky stuff.
Fucking.
It's very true.
But I'll talk about one of my favorite sequences in it when I talk about it in a second.
Michael, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is the Batman.
The Batman.
The Batman.
Did I sleep on the
Fantastic.
Batman? I might have slept on the Batman. It's still 4.5.
I don't think you did sleep on the Batman. It on your list. It makes a lot.
You've
of sense.
also just watched a hell of a lot, so I think there's a lot more that like squeezes into the gaps in between things for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like can't really. The same with most of the ones that people have already talked about. There's not much more I could add on top of it. I think everyone's covered most of the ones that I do end up mentioning pretty well. Obviously, when this first got announced, I was skeptical about Robert Pattinson, but I think he did a fantastic job. It's another version of Batman we're getting. It's intriguing. It's dark, gritty. I like it.
Love
Nice
it.
summary.
We love the Batman.
Chris, what's a movie you kind of enjoyed? Because we're getting to that point in your list.
Yeah, look, we're getting into my stinkers. I don't want to ruin the vibe. We're talking about top threes over here. I think we
I
just
think it
we just keep
balances out
going.
nicely.
We just keep going. We just keep going. You move on to your next one.
Oh no. I wanna hear where your list's
I
at.
don't think he's got anything else.
Look, I didn't bother with a bottom three.
That's fair.
Thanks for your
So-
honesty.
Look, yeah, I'm being honest. This is honesty hour.
Honesty. I appreciate it.
Braden, what's your number 2?
Number 2 is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Mm.
It is such a movie. The part that blows me away watching this movie is the Rock sequence.
Should have been higher, by the way.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson in this movie just kills. No,
The Rock
honestly,
sequence
the
is
sequence
incredible.
between the two rocks, just a completely silent section with just subtitles.
And it's got heart.
It's
So
got the
much
sauce.
heart.
It has the sauce.
The sauce is all over those rocks, and oh man, you could just lick it all up.
Chris, you've got Amazon Prime. Go watch it.
Please.
Okay.
It's on
Tonight.
Prime.
That's your job tonight.
This
I've
movie,
got other things to watch tonight.
No, you
this
don't.
movie
Not
serves
anymore.
you all the fun parts of something like Into the Spider-Verse and the multiverse stuff, but also just gives you so much like emotion in it, and like just hits you in the feels so well.
Mhm.
My God, yeah, everyone in that movie just absolutely knocked it out of the park. It's
I was talking about it for
ridiculous.
so long, and I'm happy everyone got around to most of everyone got around to watching it.
Yes,
Yeah, well, so you guys would say you trust my recommendations on shit?
Of course.
I'd say we do.
Yeah.
Braden,
one-
don't.
no-
Chris,
no one-
don't make that sound.
No one wanting to watch Paddington 2 still, though, I see.
I'm still. I definitely. I do.
So legitimately,
Is this
I
an
cannot
excuse?
wait to watch Paddington 2. It's
Is
gonna
this
be
an
so
excuse, I hear?
good. No, it's not an excuse.
Boys,
We've
watch
been saying it
Paddington
for a while
2.
Yeah, I feel
Nah.
like we're hearing that the issue when it comes to watching Paddington 2 is having a girlfriend.
Who doesn't want to watch Paddington and doesn't believe me when I say it's apparently
Dump
a
him.
very good movie?
Dump him. Honestly, happiness
Yeah.
isn't like Paddington 2. It's worth being alone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it's-
man, 10 years into a relationship, I'm
me.
just gonna no Paddington 2.
Like, Paddington 2. Watch it. Chris, before you get a girlfriend, mate, you got to watch it. Because as soon as you get a girlfriend, you're never going to be able to watch Paddington 2.
Yep. better get on
Paddington.
that.
I just have to. I have to question. So it's not Paddington 2. I was considering going to watch Paddington 1 tonight now because
Well, you're going to catch up.
The recommended viewing service of choice for this is ABC iView for free.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
no, it's on Binge.
What?
It's on Binge.
I know it's on Binge.
So you can
but
watch it for free.
free
watched-
on ABC iView.
I watched the first half of Paddington 1 the other night.
That's great.
I
Man,
think
what
I've
a
got my
movie.
night sorted.
Oh,
Anyway.
man, Michael's got a night to himself, no girlfriend, gonna
Bit of-
bust
bit of-
out Paddington.
Bit of Paddington, eh? Nothing screams Mikey time like some Paddington there.
Oh, can't be lonely with a bit
Poppy,
of Paddington.
what's your number 2?
As Braden says, number 2.
I did.
Yeah.
Do I want to say my number 2 or do I want to say my number 1? Because it's a bit of fun. Look, guys, my number 2. It's a film that we spoke about recently. I saw it this year and I went, doesn't get much better than this, and it was my number 1. But unfortunately, another film came out this year as well that knocked it off as being number 1. But then that film came back and knocked it off again, and my second favorite film of the year is The Fabelmans.
Holy
Oh.
shit!
Oh,
That number 1 spot has flip flopped a fair bit these past few weeks.
If I could, they'd all be all 3. But The Fabelmans,
Wow.
look, that's why I wanted to talk about number 1. But I'll quickly say this here:
I
Fabelmans
thought we
is
were still
fantastic.
living in a world where your number 2 and number 1 were flipped. God
Look,
damn, I'm so
look-
excited to hear about the Fablemans now.
Look, Steven Spielberg, he's the GOAT. Only him. He made a movie about his childhood this year, and it was fantastic. He put Judd Hirsch in a scene for 7 minutes, the only scene he's in the film, and he's probably going to get nominated for Best Supporting Actor from it.
That's cool.
He got Paul Dano to play his dad. He's got Michelle Williams to play his mum, and he got a great young actor to play teenage him. It's a movie that perfectly encapsulates what it's like to be obsessed with movies. To have your parents say it's a hobby, and you get frustrated at them. That feeling of people disregarding your dream. It perfectly encapsulates that, as well as having one of the best opening scenes to show what someone's family life is. I said it before on the podcast. The opening scene of the movie is a very young Sammy Fabelman going to his first theater, and he's scared about how big the people on the TV are going to be. And his dad makes him feel safe by explaining all the technical aspects of it, explain to him how films work by it's just 24 images a second, making a motion picture. But then his mum comes in and talks about how films are dreams, things that we imagine. It perfectly sets up the two sides of his family, of his dad, who's a computer man, where everything's technical, but his mum's the artsy one. And it perfectly sets up those clashes of his personality and his identity. And it's one of the best films I've seen, not just this year. Hey, look, these 3 films are better than any 3 films that came out last year. That's how good this year of film was.
Yeah.
And The Fabelmans is excellent, and more people should watch it.
It's very high on my watch list. I do want to get around to seeing it.
If you
very
like
soon,
movies,
'cause
you'll love it.
I feel like it's going to hit me in the feels. One thing you did say did make me think of a little question, since I know no one else has watched The Fablemans, and I'm very curious now. If you had a movie about your life, who would you want to be your dad?
Oh, Tom Cruise.
Ooh.
Or
Beautiful.
James,
That's it.
or
That's
Stephen
it.
Lang.
Stephen Lang.
I'm trying to look up an actor's name now because it's the
Pandora.
perfect guy.
Ooh, I'm very interested to see what Chris is thinking. Michael, where you at?
I have
Brian
no.
Cox.
I genuinely have no
Brian
idea.
Cox.
Brian
Brian
Cox
Cox.
would be amazing.
God damn.
You know,
I'm
why not
gonna-
a bit of like a bit of Keanu Reeves or something?
Oh,
Yeah,
big
a bit of
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu dad. Silent but
Bit of
deadly.
Keanu dad. I like that. Keanu's got good dad energy. I got to go with Henry Cavill.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, he'd be like a cool dad. He'd be a good big brother.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Michael, what's your number 2?
Well, there you go. Michael.
My number 2 is also Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, which is
Nice.
hands down one of the wildest and wackiest films I've ever seen. Yet somehow, like we said, it has all the sauce in the world.
God damn. You look at parts of this movie on paper and you're just like, how the fuck is this a movie?
Just even saying the sentence, oh, there's a movie that made me cry, but someone does have hot dog fingers. Just say that to someone and they're going to call you crazy.
Yeah.
Or just say, hey, do you want to see Jamie Lee Curtis as a, like, sort of washed up office worker? Wild movie.
Great movie. We love it. We love it so much.
So Chris doesn't have any shout outs for any stinkers?
Not really. Nothing off the top of my head.
Fair enough. Leading us in to number 1 for us.
Ooh.
My number 1 of the year, as I'm sure you can piece together very easily. When I looked at it on paper, I was looking at my ratings and I was looking at what I enjoyed the most this year and everything. And tell you what, Robert Pattinson came out on top. The Batman is my number 1 of the year.
Great choice.
Shocking to me that a DC movie could be number 1 on one of my lists.
No, Braden, this is number 1, is it?
This is number 1. It's fucking wild. I love the take on Batman from the Batman. And I also love the take on the Riddler and the Penguin and Catwoman. Fucking everything they
The
did.
whole group.
I am so on board for. They all brought such a great energy to it. The costume. Oh, the costume. Oh, the suit. So good. I love it.
It's such a good movie in its own right. Like, it's not just right. Yeah.
I think
It's
DC
good
came
just in
in
the
and
sense of
actually
being-
hit all the boxes: the characters, the score, the design, the setting.
Yeah.
Like just like casting in general for everyone. I think they swung in and absolutely hit. I think it could have, especially when it first came out, having Robert Pattinson. I think a lot of people were a bit put off and skeptical, but I think he proved everyone as well that he could be fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
It was great.
And yeah, I absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite takes on Batman by far now.
Hell yeah.
Like, absolutely love it.
We love the Batman.
All right.
Well,
Alex,
guys,
is it time for your number 1?
I don't know what time it is for it. But I think
He's had this prepared for so
think-
long.
Yeah, he's been waiting on the button to click it.
look, there was a movie that came out this year. Pause for effect.
Wasn't even your most anticipated, probably.
No. Might have not even been on the list. But
Certainly on my list.
ladies and gentlemen, it stopped. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there was one movie this year that brought people back to the movies.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it pushed the envelope.
It was so good that it moved Michael and Braden's cameras, and I've just fixed them.
Some would say it saved cinema and the theater going experience.
Look, Chris, do you feel the need to save cinemas? Because Tom Cruise,
I feel the need. I feel a certain need.
Because Tom Cruise felt the need this year to save cinemas, which is why he delayed Top Gun Maverick a whole 2 years.
He did.
And that's why this year we got the best film of the year. My favorite film of the year, which is Top Gun Maverick.
Worth the wait?
Worth the wait. Everyone who I've shown this movie to this year has loved it. I watched it with a group
How
of
could
people.
you not?
So this wasn't my number 1 until
Hey,
until
there I
Boxing Day.
was on the podcast those years ago complaining about having to wait a whole year.
I know.
Little did we know how worthy it would be.
Turn out.
Yeah.
Look, it wasn't my number 1, and then I rewatched it Boxing Day with a group of people, and it made me go, "This is what movies are for." And
This is why you love movies.
this is why I love movies. Just let alone the scene where he proves them. He proves to all of them that he can do the run in less time required.
Yeah.
It's one of the
amazing.
greatest scenes this year.
just
Yeah.
so cool.
And look, this movie's affected my life. I went out and bought the exact same pair of Ray-Bans that Tom Cruise wears in the film.
Beautiful.
Um,
Love the work.
it's it's incredible. The relationship between Miles Teller and Tom Cruise is incredible. You know, it's funny, but it's not forced humor. The humor is so natural.
Yeah.
What were you thinking? You told me
please
not to
shout out
think.
one of my
Beautiful.
favorite little scenes in it
Yeah.
that perfectly encapsulates both the comedy and the heart of this movie. When Tom Cruise sneaks out the window,
Yeah, and it goes to
and it shows
the
that
joke?
she's just watching him
Yeah.
leave, and everyone in the cinema laughs because it's played off as a comedy bit.
don't
And
break
then
her
she
heart.
hits him
Don't break
with the
her
"Don't
heart.
break her heart." Everyone just goes silent
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that hurts.
Yeah.
Michael, I don't know how you didn't see this in a theater. That sucks for you.
Yeah.
This
I was gonna say beautiful cameo as well with Iceman.
Iceman.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was like
Great.
Iceman sounds like that was being plural, but it's just one Iceman that he talks to.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's what a it made me want to go to the movies again. No, I was already going before, but it's
say it made you go to the movie.
never stop. But like there's a reason why it's the highest grossing film of 2022. So
Yeah. And it's because Avatar came out at the very end of the year.
yep, yep, that's why. 100%. Yeah, no, Top Gun is my favorite film of the year, and can't wait to watch it many more times.
I'm glad it came back to be your number one. I feel like that. I was shocked when
We were all a
was
little
dropped from
hurt.
your
We were all a
number
little
one.
broken when Top Gun moved from my favorite.
It was on there for
Yeah.
pretty much the majority of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I gotta
if
watch it
majority
again.
rules.
And to think that it almost lost its spot.
Man,
Didn't though.
what a
It did.
comeback!
Crazy year.
All right, Michael,
crazy
what's your number one of the year?
Oh, I saw that look. My number one is a movie that took me way too long to watch. Should have seen it in the movies. It's also Top Gun Maverick.
Way.
Yeah,
Very
look,
nice.
watching this movie, I realized what I was missing out on not seeing it in the movies, and B, I wondered why it took me like it should have been a movie I saw so much quicker. And it's a bit of a I told you so moment from Alex there, but I'm very glad I did squeeze it in
I
before
think just by law of
making
like
this list.
how long they kept extending its run in
Yeah,
cinemas.
it was like
How
in
did you
theaters
not
see
like
this
2
in
weeks
this?
ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Look,
Probably
it
still in
was
theaters now.
it
The
was
old
a,
Avatar, didn't it? For gross.
Yeah, it's the highest grossing film of the year. Mate, only because Avatar came out in December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my look, this left me wanting more, but not in a bad way. Like, I didn't think anything was missed. I just wanted more of that. I just wanted more of all the flying scenes and everything. It was just fantastic. It looked great. The action was fantastic. The filming was fantastic. Everyone was great.
Michael, you can go see Top Gun Maverick tomorrow night at 7:50 at
It's-
Palace Nova Prospect Cinemas.
Alice Nova, you mad lads.
Still playing.
No,
It's
How are
still
you still
going.
doing screenings?
Yeah.
that's
They
fine.
Fun
won't
fact
stop. They'll
about-
never stop.
Do you know how hard it was to film Top Gun Maverick? Just because they filmed all the scenes of them up in the planes, of them, all the cockpit shots are them in planes up in the air.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
director of photography had to keep a chart of the weather to know what position the sun was going to be in, to know
out.
where they should be in the sky and what the
It's an
sun would
amazing
look like.
feat of cinema.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
My
breathtaking.
God.
I think,
shot.
yeah,
Breathtaking.
that movie is just
But like, imagine what if they didn't get the take,
and it's just props
and
to everyone.
then you got to go back up the next day, or you got to start from scratch of where you're going to film that shot.
Did we
Very
recruit
expensive
some?
movie.
Did we recruit some pilots or didn't we?
Yeah. And one of my other little favorite notes in the film is that there's a part where where they do the inverted turn over the mountain in the final
Yep.
run. Miles Teller bumps his head, and that was a mistake.
I love
He just
that.
went up and hit his head on the canopy.
Such a good moment.
Yeah.
God damn.
There we go.
There we go. That's it. Top Gun Maverick, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and the Batman, proving that
Yep.
they're the best. And nope, that was Chris's favorite, wasn't it?
Yep. Nope. And Fableman's.
Fableman's up there. Yeah.
Not all of us watched it yet. I'm sure it'll be very high on my list. But yeah. Goddamn. Man, movies are back.
We're back.
Yeah. Oh,
They're well
my
and
favorite
truly
was
back.
my favorite was All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh yeah,
Alex.
sorry.
Oh yeah,
All
coming
quiet.
back to that. Yes.
Coming back.
Yep.
Yes, my apologies. You can stone me
Yep.
later.
Which best? I'm sure we would all agree best war film of the year
Yes.
easily.
Were
I'll
there
have to
any
watch it,
war
but-
films last year?
It's that's the only one I know of.
Yeah. That's fair.
There you
There
go.
you go.
No
Take the
competition.
prize. Take the
Everyone
prize.
was too scared.
Oh, now we get to see
Yeah.
Alex's list. All right, zoom in on this bad boy. I can't read that shit.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. So
Oh, Sonic 2, criminally low.
yeah. So here it is.
Oh, Chip and Dale, shout out.
Scroll up.
God damn. Mrs. Harris goes to Paris. What a pleasant surprise.
Paris goes to Paris. Just a little.
Oh, damn. Weird. The Weird Al Yankovic
Yeah,
story.
it's there. 28.
Yep.
But
Good stuff. Good stuff. What else we got in there? I cannot believe it. I'm so excited to watch that movie now.
The Northman
Who would've thought?
oddly didn't make the top 10. Got nominated.
Yeah, you were really up on the Northman as well.
Yeah, and here he is.
That's the man himself.
All right, well,
Good to see him in number one.
I know. Well, guys, we've got a.
My Top Gun of 2022.
It's still Top Gun. It's been called that the whole year.
Oh, beautiful.
Well,
All right, we're getting into the most anticipated of 2023.
mhm.
I think Alex's list is going to be the most comprehensive because you've got the most listed.
Oh
Shall
no, but
we-
like I'm only talking about the top 10.
Okay,
Yeah. Shall we? How we want to do this? Do we?
I think we just got to fire through these.
Yeah. All right, everyone, just fire through your list, and we can make mentions after if we need to.
We can talk
I
about
like-
stuff when it's there.
we can kind of go in order. Like
Yeah, we go in order. Well, because we haven't seen the film, so we're not going to have that much to talk about
Yeah.
them. So we'll just
Round
do the same
robin.
Yeah.
system. We'll do
Round
the
robin
same
number
system.
10.
My number 10 is one that I don't think anyone else will have on their list. It's called Beau is Afraid. This was originally going to be Disappointment Boulevard, but they changed the title to Beau is Afraid. This is Ari Aster's new film, the director of Hereditary and Midsummer.
Okay.
oh yeah, exciting.
Yes.
That's why it's not on my list.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, why is that not on my radar? That's why.
That's why.
God damn. Michael, what's your number 10?
My number 10 is Shazam.
Oh,
Sure, damn.
Look,
Honorable
I
mention, Cocaine Bear.
really enjoyed the first one, so I'm hoping this one just keeps that charm. Really,
It looks fun.
I just
Yeah,
need a
that's
bit of
fair.
fun.
looks like a bit of fun. The cast looks very fun.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see how the DC movies land.
Hmm.
My number 10 before Alex can spoil it. Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine
Ooh.
Bear. Nice. What
How
a
good?
wild
How
movie.
much fun
I'm
does
excited.
Cocaine
The
Bear?
trailer
look?
is just, yeah, that'll be a good one to just sit back and just enjoy.
That's one you get
Have a
high
few
and
laughs.
watch.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, definitely.
Braden, number 10?
Definitely that. Number 10, out of nowhere, Adam Driver. He's going back, baby.
Oh, you doing it?
He's going all the way
you,
back.
you're really on
Number
board.
10. Number 10 is 65. Oh,
Chris, have you heard of
I'm-
65?
I'm so sold.
Have I what? Sorry?
Have you heard of 65?
No.
This
Oh.
is Adam Driver. He,
Oh, with the number, I know of 65.
yes, you're aware of
Oh,
it, you know,
Chris.
4 numbers
Yeah.
down
I
from the
almost
greatest
don't
number
want to
ever.
tell Chris
5
what this
above
movie's
60.
about, and I just want Chris to react to it and then come back the next episode.
Yeah, okay.
Because-
fair enough.
65.
Because, Chris, this trailer, try not to look at any images of it because it will spoil it instantly. But the
Yep.
trailer is phenomenal. There's a twist in the middle that just reveals the entire plot of the movie, and it's great.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
my
Number 9.
number 9. It's David Fincher's new film. It's called The Killer. I don't know exactly what it's about, but it stars Michael Fassbender and it's David Fincher, so I'm in.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm
Cool.
very in.
Alrighty.
you got me with the Fassbender.
Yeah, it's on Net. It's a Netflix film too.
Okay.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm
Uh,
so in.
My number 9 is Guardians 3.
Guardians 3.
Guardians 3.
Very excited.
Hoping, love the first one, not the second one so much. So I'm hoping they can end the Guardians on a high.
They look like they
Yeah.
will. Rocket's gonna die.
Man,
It's gonna be
I
sad.
can't wait to see Rocket. Man, he's
Right.
going out like mad.
Yeah.
Chris, what's your
at number
number?
9.
Number 9.
Number 9, I've got Star Trek
Ooh,
4.
lovely.
Ooh.
Which, the new Star Treks, we love them, we hate them. They're all right, but it's good to just watch them and just so you can compare how bad they're doing Star Trek and how wrong they're doing Star Trek.
Mm.
Because Star Trek is not an action movie. It's about exploring and discovering new life.
Bless.
And that's all I have to say about that. So I'm excited.
Are you watching any of the Star Trek shows at the moment, Chris?
I started watching, what is it called? Deep Space Nine, which
yeah.
a lot of people like. It's a bit harder to get into because we all love the Next Generation. That's like the goated series.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm trying to get into it.
Very interesting. Very
Oh,
interesting.
yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
That's all I have to
Nice.
say about that.
My number 9 is everyone's favorite crisp rat. It's purely there out of curiosity. The Super Mario movie. I have no idea what to expect of this thing.
I have a big list, and this is number 16 on my list.
This is on my list as well.
It is on my list too.
Oh,
I cannot wait to see whether it's a garbage fire or whether it is fucking excellent.
nice. Number 8. I'm sure it's going to appear on another list here. It's Barbie. This is look. Normally, a Barbie movie wouldn't be on my list, but it's directed by Greta Gerwig and written and directed by it's written by Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach, and it stars Will Ferrell and Ryan Gosling. Like, I'm in. Sign me
You
up.
say Will Ferrell?
Will Ferrell's the villain in the film.
Ooh.
I
Look,
didn't know this.
I'm intrigued by it.
Have you not
now.
seen the footage?
I
of
didn't
Will Ferrell
know
on
about it.
roller
I didn't know
skates?
nothing
No.
about this.
Honestly, you've put a nervous minute in this film for me.
You don't like Will Ferrell?
I'm not much of a Will Ferrell person.
But
I'm very okay.
I'm intrigued by this now.
Interesting.
I'm very intrigued by this.
I mean, already the other cameos that are in that movie, I'm very excited for. Shooty Gatwa looks great. Fucking Simu Liu looks great.
Brayden, have you not seen?
Oh my god, no, I have not. Okay,
What?
that.
I love it. I'm on board.
Okay,
Give
I'm
it to
actually
me
on
now.
board with that.
Yeah,
He's giving Lego movie vibes.
yeah. Like, there's going to be a roller skate chase. Look
My
at
God.
this.
I know. Look at him. Oh my god. If this movie doesn't win for costume design, whatever year, like, goddamn,
There's
So
going to be
good.
there's going to be multiple Kens.
it's gonna be powerful.
All right, Michael. Oh wait,
My number 8
Yeah.
is the Mario movie.
Wahoo.
Wahoo.
Also, just straight based out of curiosity and
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm excited for the Mario movie as well.
Yeah.
I try
I'm
to
excited for
I did
so
try to
many elements of the
diversify
Mario
my top
movie.
10 just to get some more movies out there, but
Yeah.
I'm excited for the for the fucking the blockbuster shit too. Like, that Mario movie is gonna be fucking weird.
It's gonna be weird.
Chris, number 8.
I think I got an interesting one here
Oh, yeah.
because I love Timothy Chalamet. You know I love Timothy Chalamet. But when I read the plot for this movie, it makes me angry. And this is Wonka.
Wonka.
Because no one fucking asked for a Wonka origin
No,
story.
but
No
it's
one
Timothy
needed that.
Chalamet, so
Oh.
we'll take it.
Goddamn.
Oh, we're
But we're
gonna
getting
find
it.
out
We're
how
gonna
he
get
met
it.
how he met the Oompa Loompas. I
Which
don't care.
Which I'm also
What?
pretty sure they cover in the movie
the
In
Johnny
like a-
Depp one.
in like a 3-minute.
Doesn't he meet him in like
Yeah.
India or something?
I
Yeah, he
don't
goes
know.
into the jungle and
Yeah.
finds them.
Yeah, in the Johnny Depp one, I think we get that sequence.
Yeah.
But Rowan Atkinson's gonna be in it, so that's a bit of fun.
Very strange slave race.
Key's gonna be in it.
Key's gonna be in it. Olivia Colman's gonna be in it.
What?
Sally
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it made the
Weird.
list. Made the list. That's all that needs to be said.
Hell yeah. Brian.
Oh man, number 7.
Oh, you're on number 8. Still.
I'm on number 8. Oh, I am on number 8. I haven't talked about number 8. Fucking Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
That is in my like honorable mentions.
Yeah.
A film that like I had zero expectations for in the slightest, and then they released that trailer, and it actually looks fun. I'm sold. I'll go see it. You got my ticket.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah.
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine. Anyway,
Chris Pine.
number 7. I'm sure it's going to be higher on more people's list here. It's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, much higher.
Yeah, okay. I forgot
Yeah,
about
definitely
that.
higher on mine.
Yeah.
Should be on my list, but it isn't. There you go.
Oh, Chris.
We'll talk. I'm sure we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. There's a point later on that will make a lot of sense for that movie to be talked about.
Alrighty. My number 7 is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
New trailer today.
Quantumania. Was there a new trailer?
There's a new trailer today for it.
Yeah, I haven't seen
the
it yet.
trailer at the movies when I go see Avatar.
Again?
Yeah, every time I have.
Every single.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I
look,
liked-
this looks
I liked the
interesting.
first
So
trailer.
This new trailer is
intrigued.
more Kang focused.
okay, I do need to watch that.
And we
then.
see MODOK.
Oh.
But yeah, that's
And we
my number
see-
7.
Yeah, number 7. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Chris, what you got at number 7?
I actually had the same thing.
Ah,
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No, Mario.
Mario. Nice.
So yeah, Mushroom Kingdom. Here we
we
come.
God, oh,
It's going to be fun.
it'll be something.
Yep.
Goddamn. All right, my
That's good.
number 7 is Scream 6.
Scream 6. Great poster, great title treatment.
Oh, great premise.
We'll talk about it after, though.
Very nice.
Naturally.
My number 6, John Wick Chapter 4.
Oh,
That is also my number 6. So
Hey.
oh,
Anyone else got John Wick higher?
I do not.
Chris?
I don't have John Wick.
Oh.
I'm sick of it.
Ooh.
Sick
Oh,
of John Wick.
Sick of John
I'm
You
Wick.
not.
heard it here.
I'm not sick of John Wick.
No,
Give me more.
Number
I
3
am
was
with
still
Chris.
great.
I-
I'm in.
I think
I don't
think
need
3
it again.
should have been the end of it, but
Yeah.
hey, we'll see.
I'm still in it. The cast is great. Donnie Yen's in it, finally. It's gonna
True,
be
yeah,
great.
Donnie Yen is in it. Damn it.
Hell yeah, I'm in. He's missing the finger. He's down a finger. We'll see how he goes.
The fact that after all these movies, that's all that's missing off him is impressive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm excited. John Wick. Keen to see it.
I'm gonna take this moment to recommend something for y'all who want a little bit of something to read, because
Oh, no, I don't.
soon enough the 3rd and final volume will be coming out of it. Have any of you checked out Keanu Reeves' comic book series?
Nah.
It is written by Keanu Reeves and stars Keanu Reeves as the main character, which is hilarious. It is going to get adapted into a series or a movie at some point soon, but it's called Berserker, and you search that with no vowels, because of course. So it's BRZRKR, and
Oh, yeah.
it's
Busy man. He's always doing
it's
things.
it's a Keanu Reeves action movie in comic book form.
Hell yeah.
Making comic books, making motorcycles,
That's it.
making
Make
Busy
Matrix,
man.
breaking hearts.
What a man.
making hearts. Yeah.
Chris, what's your number 6?
For number 6, I've got Dungeons and Dragons, which we've
Hey.
already also tried on. Mainly just to see how shit it is. I'm not anticipating this to be good
Does
at all.
Anyone
And the
hope?
trailer didn't make me any more confident.
Does anyone
Oh.
hope they do a Lego movie thing where at the end of the film it just pans out to them playing Dungeons
Yeah,
and Dragons?
Yes.
See, I
Yeah,
was
that would be
waiting for the
fantastic.
trailer. I was waiting for that in the trailer, but then
Either
I'm like,
that-
oh, they're gonna play the whole thing like
Did
like
they
it's
tease
reality.
anything like that in the Lego movie trailers?
No,
Or was that
no,
a
I don't
reveal
think
in
so.
the movie?
I think that was a reveal within the movie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was
that was
So-
a big reveal.
If they are going to do that, I would expect them to do it in the film. But also, I wouldn't put it past them to just straight up blare it in people's faces, because people don't know how to advertise.
No.
So
Bless.
yeah, I really hope either they just go full into it and then at the end they're just like, here they are, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, or it's a whole thing. We find out at the beginning of the movie they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we keep cutting to their reactions when they're not.
Oh my
Like we
god!
keep getting
I
like
would
our
love
smash
that.
cuts to them around the table when shit happens.
That would be so much fun.
So yeah,
But it's silly anyway. Community Dungeons and Dragons episode is basically a movie in itself. So
yeah.
go watch that.
Fantastic.
True.
Number 5. Don't think this is gonna be on anyone else's list.
Can I list my number 6?
I thought you did.
No,
Oh, what's your number
We are
6?
caught up. What's your number 6?
it's Creed 3.
Ah,
Hey.
Creed 3
My
is my number
God,
14.
those beautiful men are
Mhm.
gonna beat the shit out of each other.
Let's go. Let's do.
Again,
Hell yeah.
All right, Choppy.
My number 5. This is gonna be on no one else's list. Maybe actually the only person who could be on is Chris's. It's Martin Scorsese's new film called Killers of the Flower Moon, starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
Should be, but I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it. The cast is pretty bonkers. You've got it's not as bonkers as another movie on my list, but you've got DiCaprio, Jesse Plemons, Robert De Niro, Brendan Fraser, John Lithgow. Who else? There's more. No, that's it really. But a pretty good cast, and I'm excited for it. And it's
Cool.
Scorsese. I'm always excited for anything he does.
Yeah.
Unless it's
He-
The
he's,
Irishman.
he's up there in the people who make films list.
His films famously not amusement. Like they're not, theme parks, as he would call Marvel films.
That's true.
Yes.
It's true. The man does hate a Marvel movie.
Michael, what's your number 5?
All right. I have had just a quick swap between 4 and 5. So now my 5 now is Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Ooh.
It's higher on someone else's list.
This is very high on my list.
Ooh,
This
not
looks
on my list at
very
all.
interesting.
Mm.
This looks very interesting.
And we'll get to it. But Chris,
Indeed.
what's your number 5?
Number 5, I have Indiana Jones.
Oh, good. Good. I'm
Ooh.
glad someone put it on their list because it didn't make
And
mine.
I hope I hope you remember
Mine's
the
in the
awful
honorable
title.
mentions again.
Yeah,
What
I
is
do
the
remember
awful
the
title?
worst title of an Indiana Jones film. The fucking
Indiana
Dial of
Jones
Destiny.
and the D.H. Harrison Ford.
Yeah, the Dial of
Yeah.
Destiny.
Lay that on us. Oh, Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Mads is a Nazi again.
And we're pretty confident that they've stolen the plot of a Wolfenstein game.
Yeah, they're going back
At
in
least
time.
at least 95% we're confident on this. So we will confirm.
Oh, I can't wait to see what the hell they do with that.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Brayden.
be interesting.
Like most of the stuff on my list, I just want to see how shit it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be good either. I really
Yeah,
like, and I really like the talent behind the camera in this one, but
Yeah.
I don't
It's
trust
not gonna
guys.
be
I don't
enough
trust
to say
Disney
that.
anymore.
You can have all the talent on a movie, but if it's written poorly,
Have you seen all the memes about the Russo brothers making their movies now that now that they're not with Marvel anymore and they're just not good?
oh no,
They've
really?
made two.
Ooh.
They've released 2 big budget movies since
Ooh.
since leaving Marvel to do their own stuff, and they both haven't been good. Which
Oh,
being
no.
Cherry with Tom
Things
Holland,
we've
and
heard
then
of? Or
Cherry with Tom
that's
Holland,
right.
and then they did the one with Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling this year.
Yep.
That no one liked.
Grey Man.
The Grey Man.
Oh
Ah.
no.
Yeah, both
Oh.
were shit.
Brothers, you might want to consider coming back.
Yep.
Oof.
Braden, what you got at
Uh,
5?
My number 5 is Dune Part 2.
It is higher on a list of
that's
mine.
criminally low
It's-
on your
Yeah,
list.
I
High
know
on
it is.
my
I know
list.
it is. But for me personally, it makes sense there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Guys, my number 4 is Scream 6.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
It's Scream in New York.
Scream in New York.
Come on.
Scream in New York.
Scream in New York. Like,
We're
I'm
leaving the
so
small
in.
town behind,
yeah, it's.
going to the big city.
I'm so excited for what they do with this. And like I said earlier in the show, I don't care that Nev Campbell's not in it. Courtney
Yep.
Cox doing it though, and that's fine because Gail still has not received a call from the killer, and she needs to. She's been in 5
Wow,
movies. and
after
she's
all
ne-
these years,
she's never received a call. So
They're going to reveal that she's been the killer
oh, yeah.
all along.
No, they're gonna. I reckon she'll be the opening death of the new one. But
That
anyway.
would make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, super excited for this Scream franchise. It's something that I fucking love. And yeah, give me more.
Mm.
Michael, what's your number 4, bud?
My number 4 is June 2. Part 2, sorry. June being another movie I really regret not seeing in theaters. So I'm very excited for this and 100% making it to the theater to see this.
I've got it
yeah.
higher, and I know damn well Chris has got it higher.
Yeah.
Chris has got it at number 1. We know that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Choppy, I'm
Whatever.
hoping your number 1's what I think it is.
Chris, what's your number 4?
Number 4, we're gonna go with the Rage Cage, Renfield.
Hey!
Whoa!
Because
Is that a
I-
late
very new
edition there,
edition.
Chris?
I didn't know this existed, but I just love Nicolas Cage. I'm a sucker for Nicolas Cage.
Hell yeah.
Man, you've known this film existed for, I shit you not, an hour and a half,
Yeah.
and
You're in.
already it's at top 3.
Okay, it's all I'm thinking about. Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
He can't get it out of his head.
Yeah, it happens to me a lot.
It looks like a lot of
Damn.
fun.
I'm so sold on that movie.
Brayden.
My number 4 is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Ooh.
I'm very excited to see Jonathan Majors take on more of the bad guy role
Yeah.
because we're getting Creed 3 and Quantumania like real soon,
hmm
and Jonathan Majors is about to have his villain era, and I'm here for it.
Hell yeah. I'm game for that.
I think what they did with He Who Remains at the end of Loki, I loved that episode of just talking. And he can command a scene so well. So I'm very excited to see what he does as full-on Kang. Which means I'm very excited to check out this trailer that apparently just dropped.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, I still cannot fucking believe that we have a trilogy of Ant-Man movies, yet they can't do a fucking Superman movie, right?
Hey, Man of Steel's great.
I know, I like Man of Steel, but they can't do more than one Superman movie, right?
Yeah.
Also, Paul Rudd, he has the sauce.
Poor
Always,
He's got
always
sauce.
carrying a lot of sauce.
He'll be making movies till he's fucking 90.
All right, well, I'm not going to be
amazing.
talking about my number 3 for long because damn well know it's higher than someone else's list. Dune Part 2.
Yep.
Michael?
My number 3 is Creed 3. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah,
I think
didn't
the
make
first
my
two. I
list.
think the first two are fantastic. So I'm excited to see where this goes.
I'm really sad Creed 3 didn't make my list this year.
Did it get the honorable mentions?
It came in at number 14, just under Cocaine Bear.
Oh, man.
I'm very
Sentence
excited for
that no one
Cocaine Bear.
thought would- Yeah.
God
All
damn.
right.
If they do a limited cinema release, are we going?
Yes.
Cocaine. They are. It'll be in cinemas. Are you kidding me?
It's a full-on cinema movie?
It's a full-on movie.
I think it will be. It'll pull a
God
crowd.
damn.
It's got like actors and that.
It's got actors.
We're
Directed by
going
Elizabeth-
to it. Guys,
We're seeing Cocaine Bear. All
All
right.
right. Hit me with a date and a time, and I'll be there.
Chris, what's your number 3?
I've got Oppenheimer.
It's higher on mine.
Because,
Cool.
I'm excited. So
damn.
excited. Cillian Murphy as well.
Hell yeah.
We like him. He looks killer in that role as well.
Literally.
Like, yeah, I don't know what to say.
Brayden.
Yeah.
My number
Number
3 is the highest thing on my list that isn't a Marvel franchise. It's Barbie.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to
Barbie
Barbie.
looks like a lot of fun, guys.
I cannot believe that, like, goddamn, like already from like, it was Greta Gerwig, and we're like, yep, cool, sold. It's Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, yep, cool, sold. And then the images started coming out off the set and seeing the costumes and the
trailer.
outfits, and we were like, oh, yep, this looks great. And then that trailer dropped, and my god, that movie just looks like so much fun.
Hell yeah.
And I am so on board for it. So on board. I will be there as soon as possible to see that movie.
Alrighty, well, my number 2 is Oppenheimer
Nice.
because it's Nolan
it is
and
Nolan.
the cast is
Fantastic.
stupid. It's
Who else is in this other than Cillian Murphy? He's the only one
Are
I've
you
seen
kidding?
in it.
Are you
Oh
ready?
boy,
The only one that matters.
Are you ready?
boy, strap yourself in.
Emily Blunt, Florence Pugh, Matt Damon, Dane DeHaan, Kenneth Branagh, Benny Safdie, Gary Oldman, Robert Downey Jr., Rami Malek, Casey Affleck, Jack Quaid, Jason Clarke, one of the people. One, I'm pretty sure Josh Peck is in it somewhere.
Serious.
Like,
Yeah, he is. You click see more, and he's about the second name that pops
Yeah.
up.
Certainly an
Alex
ensemble.
Wolff is in it as well.
all right, Alex
What?
Wolff.
It's funny
What?
because sorry.
What?
Didn't
That's
you know the
fucking
cast?
insane.
The cast is
It's
stupid.
going to be
following-
amazing.
They're
God
following
damn.
trend of the other Oppenheimer movie that also had an ensemble cast, except this one's going to be good.
What was
Yeah.
You're
the
telling me
What was
that
the
they
other
had-
one, Chris?
They had the budget to
Um,
get all those
uh,
cast members there, and they also set off what looked like a nuke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How? Goddamn Nolan.
If you go back, the Christian's Corner fans will know I've spoken about I think Fat Man and Little Boy before, and
Yeah.
John Cusack, a few other names in that one. Okay movie, some great sequences, but altogether as a film, it's a bit eh.
Yep.
So yeah, this one, let's go.
Let's
Wow.
go.
That cast is nuts.
Yeah.
Michael, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Think that might be higher than someone else's.
I think
Yeah.
it might be a little bit higher on someone
Yeah.
else's list, but we'll talk about it in a
I think
minute.
Michael
I think
and I
we
have
can
the same
guarantee
number
that
one.
one.
I think Michael and I have the same number 1.
I think so too.
I'm very curious what your number 1 is.
Christian,
Chris?
what's your number 2?
Oh, you should know. This one should be obvious as well.
Yeah.
Napoleon.
Forgot
Oh yeah.
Napoleon's coming out this year.
Oh, so
What is this?
excited.
What is this movie? What is it?
Ridley Scott's
so
Napoleon with Joaquin
excited.
Phoenix.
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott doing Napoleon and Wacky Phoenix
Oh, Wacky Phoenix.
playing the
Yeah.
man. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot that was coming out
He's
this year.
yeah, he's done Emperors before, and that was great.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go.
Man, I can't wait to see Napoleon say that we live in a society.
Braden's internet.
Yeah,
Good old robot.
we
My
live in
internet go
this
out.
night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Braden's.
It did a
Right.
little bit.
R.I.P. Braden's
Ooh.
internet.
Ah,
Braden, what's your number 2?
fuck.
Braden, what's your number 2? Braden's number 2 is the Marvels.
Wait. I'm.
Oh,
Oh, well, how'd you know that?
because you said you had 2 Marvel films left for the year, and you said the other ones, and I imagine there's another.
we
movie
know what
left
number
before.
1
We know what
is,
number 1 was
so
going to be.
Process of elimination
So
there.
Braden's really
I'm
excited.
not
for the
needed on this
Marvels.
podcast anymore.
So Braden's really excited for the Marvels, everyone. You
I
back?
find it hilarious that you guys are having to cover for what I am actually very excited for, but I feel like no one else is.
I
Yeah,
just don't know anything about it.
Didn't make it
so-
on my list at all. On my 25 list.
You're getting all 3 Marvels in one movie?
Yeah.
Woo. It's gonna be
Shout
powerful.
out, because I know none of these have made it onto anyone's list so far, but shout out to The Flash and Aquaman and Fast and Furious 10. Not made it on anyone's lists.
muffled
Oh,
underwater.
that didn't make
shout.
your list, Alex.
Nah. All right.
That's just his special. That's his special list that he keeps
Yeah,
private.
specialist.
That one made.
Yeah. All right.
That's fair enough.
Well, number 1.
We are.
Here we are.
Yeah, we're here.
Braden's curious of what my number 1's going to be, aren't you?
So, Chris, I reckon you should go first.
All right, Chris, I reckon you should go first.
Well, children, a movie came out a few years ago. Okay. And this movie ended about a third into the story where you would expect it to go. And it also, as it opened, it said part 1. So we're waiting on part 2. Do you know what this movie is,
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
It's the
Clearly,
hit-
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's Indiana
Exactly.
Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull Part 2.
Okay, it's June. No, part 2. New June part 2. Timothy
part.
Chalamet. He's returning. We're getting Christopher Walken. That's very anticipated.
Not only Christopher Walken, we're getting Florence Pugh, and we're also getting
We're getting-
Austin Butler.
Yep, whoever that is.
Stop it. How can we not get Florence? Oh my god,
Ah.
Florence. Oh, what a time to be alive.
This is gonna be something. Like, I'm so excited.
Austin-
The first June for me, that saved cinema. That brought it
That's
back.
it. So, Chris, just to let you know, Austin Butler played Elvis, and he will be playing Sting's character.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And then Florence
You
Pugh.
do not understand how homoerotic 80s June is with Sting. Like you just do not. He's got a space speedo.
And
Yeah.
Chris, Florence Pugh played the main actress in Midsummer, and she'll be playing the princess.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Also,
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Braden,
we're excited for Dune.
we love. I am very excited for Dune. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be so good.
is.
Braden, what's your number one?
My number one.
Oh God! Every time I go to talk,
Oh my God! How come my internet keeps dropping out the second I go to say anything?
Quickly go.
We can kind of do it. You're just not in sync.
It's Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh my God!
It's
Really?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Who would have thought?
How
would've
could it
thought?
not be Into the Spider-Verse? Fucking, you kidding me? That movie looks so good. It's my dream movie,
Hell
and
yeah.
I'm very, very excited to see Spot on the cinema screen.
Yeah, if you haven't seen our trailer reaction to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, it went probably about 10 minutes longer than it should have because
Yeah.
Braden played
kept pointing
let's
out
go
everything.
frame by frame and point out how many Spider-Mans I know. He was showing off.
Yeah,
It was, a
But
bit
yes,
of a
it
show
looks
off,
fantastic.
But yeah. Well done, Braden.
there's a lot of Spideys. Very
Well,
excited about it.
Here we are.
I assume Michael's got the same as me, guys.
I really hope so, otherwise this is quite embarrassing.
Guys, this year Tom Cruise brought us all back to the movies. And next year, last year he did.
course.
And this year he's doing it again because we're getting Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yeah. How could this not be my number one?
This is,
After Fallout, nothing else could be number one.
it was my
when
number
one of these
one
came
of
out.
20, it was my number one of last year. And it got delayed. I'm pretty sure this is the third most anticipated list it's appeared on for me.
Yeah, I think this was also on mine last year as well.
Let's have a look. This is most anticipated of 2020. No, it didn't make it that. Oh, rip. I'm silly. But most anticipated of 2021. It's sitting here as
Yep,
Mission
2
Impossible. It
years
was
in a
number
row.
one then.
It's sitting in my 2022 and my 2021 as well. There we are.
Oh yeah, it's in 2022 and 2021. So yep, three years in a row. Well, it didn't make it number
Wow.
one of 2022. Avatar made it number one. But yeah. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Yeah. It's top.
I don't have the
time, man.
words to say how excited I'll be going into the theater to watch this.
Oh, I can't wait.
We haven't got
for
a
it.
trailer yet, have we?
Yeah, we have.
Have we?
We have.
What's the big stunt they're doing it?
He's jumping a bike. He's parachuting from a motorcycle off a mountain.
Yes. Yep, that's
Yeah.
right. Yep.
And he just they released a featurette of the stunt the other week, and it shows he's like, I practiced this 80 times. We're about to do it because like it's so important of how he pushes off the bike and everything. And
Yep.
they're all very relieved when they see the parachute pulled.
Yeah, you would be.
I would love to see the insurance cost on the film.
Oh, purely covered by
Astronomical.
Tom Cruise's personal bank account.
Crazy. Well,
Paid for by the fine citizens and the Scientology community.
yeah. I quickly want to shout out one thing before we end because it's been a long one and I've been watching it throughout the full break, and it's Nathan For You, and
Yes.
Oh.
Ah,
and his show is the best. I haven't watched anything of the rehearsal yet, but from everything I've heard, the rehearsal's better.
Yeah.
Nathan, I just finished.
When you said you were watching Nathan, I was like, "Oh no, you haven't done this." Like, I didn't want to submit you to that. Like the rehearsal's probably more accessible.
No, but Nathan For You's like my comedy. Like
Okay.
the episode
all bang.
where he makes a sleeper cell in Uber, and he's scared that if he gets caught for it, he's going to get deported. So he tricks the taxi driver into marrying him by taking him to a Chinese restaurant where they've changed the words, where they've changed the menu items to be "I do," and they've made it so the only appetizing one looks like is the "I do" one, and
So
then
it says, "I do."
so he says "I do," and they get married in secret. It's so funny. Like that's the beauty of Nathan For You. He's got the main mission, but half of the episode is him going off and doing
Go on some crazy tangent.
yeah, going
like,
on
just
some
get
crazy
lost.
tangent.
They're saying the
It's-
rehearsal's the same, but he was having like personal existential crises.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's-
like an
it's-
entire like rethinking of his entire life.
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's when the one where he gets the guy to be a hero by walking across the tightrope, and it's not the fact that like he's pretending to be him to walk with the tightrope. It's the fact that he dresses up as him for a week, establishes a relationship with a woman, and
Yeah.
like
Like,
it's.
becomes an identity before he
Yeah.
even realizes it.
And I just watched the Jimmy Kimmel one, which is great as well. So that yeah, Nathan Few's
What
been
does he do? What
fantastic.
does he do with Jimmy Kimmel?
He wants to create the perfect antidote story.
Oh,
the talk
anecdote,
show.
yeah.
Anecdote. Sorry.
Antidote.
Antidote. He wants to create the perfect anecdote.
I have
for-
seen that. I've seen
yeah.
the actual anecdote he read out on the show.
Yeah, but he wants it
Yeah.
to be fully realistic. So he
He like fakes large
fakes
portions
everything.
of it. Yeah,
so yeah.
genius.
Nathan Few is brilliant, and I encourage everyone to watch it. Like I've been encouraged to watch it.
There we are.
Yeah.
I think that's an episode, guys.
Oh well, guys, I feel
Yeah.
like
I think Alex should do the outro because of my internet.
All right. Thank you everyone for watching the first episode of 2023 for Millennial Movie Talk. We hope you enjoyed this special longer episode to start the year off. We're very excited to bring you all the fun content this year. And yeah, if you like this episode and you want to see more, check us out on all of our links below. We've got Instagram, we've got Twitters, we've got everything down there. We've got Patreon if you want to check it out. You don't have to, but we'll kill you if you don't. Yeah, check us out. We do, if you want to listen to us on the road, we do, this is all audio as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching this episode. And as always, I'm Alex.
I'm Brayden.
Christian.
And I'm Michael.
And we're out of here. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye bye.